YouTube just launched a new feature that could literally double your views called A/B title testing, but only certain creators have it, and I'm not one of them. So thanks, YouTube. I guess I'll just go. But it is really exciting because this is a feature we wanted for such a long time. Only certain extensions online could do it, but now it's an actual YouTube feature, so let's look into it. Okay, I first saw this on an MKBHD short, but it is really informative, so...
It's like early access beta, basically. But
early access, okay.
I'm very excited about this because 2 years ago, we first saw thumbnail A/B testing, which is super useful. You can see which image works best. And it's why you might log in 2 different times and see 2 different thumbnails for the same new YouTube video. The thing is, some thumbnails are so different from each other that you might actually use a different title to work with them. And so that's why we've been asking for title and thumbnail A/B testing.
So here is a random video of mine. When will Mr. Beach reach 500 million subscribers? I had a thumbnail test running on here. So you go to the thumbnail, and we could view the test report. So this thumbnail was more grabby to people. What YouTube did is 50% of the time they showed this thumbnail to an audience, and the other 50 they showed this thumbnail to an audience. And this one is a little more popular, so this is the winner, and it's the current video thumbnail. And it's a winner because it got more clicks. You can see the percentage. It was more popular in terms of how many people actually clicked on it. But you can't really do this with titles at all on YouTube for now. And this was a bit of a problem because sometimes I would make a thumbnail that kind of matches a certain title more than another title. For example, here are 2 thumbnails for one video of mine that I made. And it was about the 200 million and 300 million play buttons. For this thumbnail, I would use a title, here are the amber and emerald play buttons. But for this thumbnail, I would use the title, here are the 200 million and 300 million play buttons. Currently, I can only use one title, and there's a whole science to making thumbnails. You often don't want, the words in a thumbnail to also be in the title. So it messes up one of the thumbnails, and it doesn't really provide great accuracy. But now with this new feature we're going to watch the rest of here, you can see there is now a title and thumbnail A/B test option, and a title only option as well. So this is really, really cool.
You can actually try 3 different thumbnails and 3 different titles, A, B, C testing. And so you're testing each of them in pairs, so you can see which pair of title and thumbnail works best.
Wow.
Thank you, YouTube.
Thank you, YouTube. That is actually a really, really cool feature, and I would love to try it so much. Now, the problem is that this feature is only in beta, so I don't have access to it. Only a certain amount of creators can actually use this feature. So on this video, if I do, new test, you'll notice here that I do not have the option to do a title only or a title and thumbnail. I just have thumbnails right now. So it's only for certain creators. It's because it's just being tested right now, so it's not officially out yet. But this does mean that, we can test titles to see what works better, and it just means that more people are going to click on your videos. So for any YouTuber, this is great. But also, I could see there being a few setbacks, like people might not realize they watched a video already, because they'll be like, oh, what's this video with a new title and thumbnail? And then they go click on it and they're like, oh, I already watched this. I could see that being an issue. The thumbnail test system already kind of has that problem a little bit for some people. But hey, that's all right. I think it's a good feature overall, and I can't wait to use it. But YouTube, why don't I have the feature? You're always giving it to creators who are already big on YouTube, This is a feature that can help people grow, but you're not letting people who could actually benefit from this, test it out as well. I think you should just let people opt in, all right? It would be great to test this for you, but I can't.